Who am I? That's the question burning in your mind right now, isn't it? You're staring at your screen, watching an AI face talk to you about silver, about markets, about money, and you're thinking, is this guy even real? Can I trust him? But here's what's really messing with your head. There are three of us, three John AGs, all claiming to be the real deal, all fighting for your attention, your trust, your click. What if I told you that we all appeared within 9 days of each other, December 20th, 26th, and 29th of 2025? 9 days, three identical faces, same voice, same name. You think that's coincidence? You think that just happened randomly? Hold on, because what I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about who I am. I'm OG John AG, and yeah, I know what you heard. People say I'm a Chinese Communist Party agent. Others swear I'm working for banking cartels trying to crash the economy. Some brilliant detective on Reddit even proved I'm just running a content farm out of Mumbai. But nobody's asking the real question. Why did I become so insanely popular so fast? That's what I'm going to tell you today. Not the sanitized version, not the PR-friendly story, the raw, unfiltered truth about how a digital face became one of the most controversial figures in finance YouTube, and why millions of people can't stop watching. Let me take you back to where this all started, because the origin story is way crazier than you think. October 2025. Silver was sitting around $40 an ounce. Nobody cared. The precious metals community was dead quiet. Just the usual stackers buying their weekly ounces, complaining about premiums, posting pictures of their shiny coins on Reddit. Then there was this channel called War and History Chronicles. They were using an AI Asian guy character, talking about economics, wars, general finance stuff. No big deal. Maybe getting a few thousand views per video, nothing special. I mean, AI content was everywhere by then. The technology had gotten so good that anyone with $200 could create a realistic AI persona using HeyGen for the face, 11 Labs for the voice, and ChatGPT to write scripts that sounded halfway intelligent. But then December hit, and everything changed. Silver broke a 45-year cup and handle pattern. For those who don't know technical analysis, that's like seeing a unicorn ride a dragon. It doesn't happen often, and when it does, it means something big is coming. Silver pushed past $50, then $60, then it just kept climbing, and the precious metals community absolutely lost their minds. Reddit forums like Wall Street Silver and Silver Bugs exploded. Posts were flying. Everyone was yelling. New investors were flooding in, asking questions, panicking, making stupid decisions, losing money. The forums needed answers. They needed guidance. They needed someone to make sense of the chaos. That's when the AI Asian guy pivoted hard. War and History Chronicles dropped everything else. Just silver. Every single video. Silver analysis. Silver predictions. Silver market breakdowns. And people started noticing. They started sharing the videos. Comments were popping off. Who is this Asian guy? This Asian guy knows his stuff. Asian guy here dropping knowledge. The channel never actually called itself Asian Guy. That name came organically from the community. People just started using it. It was affectionate, maybe a little mocking, but it stuck. And that's when others saw the opportunity. December 20th, 2025. The first John AG channel launches. Somebody looked at the traction this AI Asian guy content was getting and thought, I'm going to lean into this hard. They named their channel John AG. Boom, official branding. But here's the weird thing. If you watch those early videos, the character never actually says, I'm John. It just keeps saying, Asian guy here, or this is Asian guy. So the channel name says John AG, but the content doesn't match. Strange, right? 6 days later, December 26th, another channel pops up. You're John AG. This one's smarter. By January 6th, they're putting John AG right on the screen. Text overlay, branding. They're actually using the name in the content, not just the channel title. That's better strategy. That's someone who understands how this game works. Then December 29th, that's when I entered. I'm watching this absolute circus unfold. Two channels using the same face, same voice, same name, competing for the same audience. Silver is going parabolic. New subscribers are flooding in every day. The forums are more confused than ever. Wait, which Asian guy is which? Are these the same person? I thought they were one channel, but now there's three. I saw the chaos and I made a decision. If I'm going to do this, I need to own it. I need to be different. So I started uploading. But for the first few weeks, I played it the same way as the original John AG. I called myself Asian Guy. Just Asian Guy. I was testing the waters, seeing what worked, watching how the other channels operated. studying them like a fighter studies opponents before stepping into the ring. Then January 19th, 2025. That's the day everything changed for me. I dropped a video and I said this line: if you're loving this content and you're a real one from day one, comment OG John AG below. OG John AG. Not just John AG. Not your John AG. OG, original gangster. That term carries weight. It means authenticity. It means respect. It means I was here first and everyone else is copying. Even though technically I wasn't first, I claimed that identity. I owned it. And that's what matters in content creation. Not who did it first, but who does it best and brands it strongest. The comments went crazy. OG John AG. OG is the real one. Finally, someone who knows what's up. My engagement exploded. Subscribers started rolling in faster. The algorithm noticed. YouTube started pushing my videos harder. But that's when things got really interesting. Late January, early February. A channel called Upside Scoop drops a video. Who is John AG? This guy did a deep investigation. He broke down all 3 channels: start dates, subscriber counts, upload frequency, video styles, and then he dropped some bombs. He found evidence that we're all from India. The original War and History Chronicles channel had a name in the description: Kapil Pruthi, very Indian name. Then he analyzed one of my videos frame by frame, word by word. He caught me saying phrases like, "Yes, you heard that right," and "at the rate OG John AG" when referring to my Twitter handle. At the rate, that's how Indians say the oblurp symbol. Americans just say at. British say at. But Indians? At the rate. Dead giveaway. The video went absolutely nuclear. The comment section turned into World War III. People were accusing us of being Chinese spies, banking cartel operatives, market manipulators trying to pump and dump silver, scammers, frauds, con artists. And you know what happened to my channel? It exploded. Controversy equals visibility. When people are arguing about you, they're talking about you. When they're talking about you, they're searching for you. When they're searching for you, they're finding your videos. When they're finding your videos, some of them subscribe. That Who is John AG video probably sent me 10,000 new subscribers who wanted to investigate for themselves. So yeah, there's probably an Indian connection. Maybe I've got scriptwriters in Mumbai or Bangalore. Maybe the whole operation is running out of a tech hub in Hyderabad. India's got incredible AI talent, low production costs, and a massive content creation industry. If I'm leveraging that, I'm being smart. That's called working efficiently. But people don't care about efficiency. They care about authenticity. They care about trust. So let me tell you why people follow me specifically. Why OG John AG became the dominant brand out of the 3 channels. First, consistency. I'm uploading 99 videos per month. That's over 3 videos every single day. The original John AG, 12 videos last month. 12. That's pathetic. He started first, but he's barely showing up. Your John AG is pumping out 210 videos monthly, which is insane, but here's the problem. When you're doing that much volume, quality suffers. Scripts get repetitive. Analysis gets shallow. It becomes noise. I found the sweet spot. High volume, but every video still has substance. Real data, real charts, real analysis. I'm not just regurgitating the same silver to the moon hype. I'm breaking down technical levels, support and resistance, volume indicators, market sentiment, geopolitical factors. People can feel the difference. Second, branding. That OG tag was genius, even if I say so myself. It positioned me as the authority, the original. Everyone else became the imitators in the audience's mind, even though chronologically, I wasn't first. Perception is reality. I claimed the throne and defended it. Third, engagement. I'm not just uploading and disappearing. I'm reading comments. I'm posting on Twitter from my OG John AG handle. I'm responding to the community. People feel connected. They feel heard. That builds loyalty in a way that pure content volume never can. Fourth, and this is crucial, I give people what they desperately need in financial markets. Clarity. Think about it. December 2025, silver is rocketing. New investors are piling in. They don't understand technical analysis. They don't know the history of silver manipulation by banks. They don't know about the gold-silver ratio, about industrial demand, about supply constraints. They're scared. They're confused. They're making emotional decisions. I come in and I break it down. Simple language, clear charts, step-by-step analysis. I tell them what's happening, why it's happening, and what might happen next. I don't promise them riches. I don't guarantee silver's going to $1,000 an ounce. I give them information and let them make their own decisions. That's why people trust me. That's why they follow. But let me address the elephant in the room. The big question everyone's asking, Are you trying to manipulate the market? Here's the truth. I couldn't manipulate the silver market if I tried. Silver's a multi-billion-dollar global market. You think my 62,000 subscribers are going to move that needle? JP Morgan holds more silver than my entire audience could buy in a lifetime. The big banks, the industrial users, the sovereign wealth funds, they're the ones with real market power. What I can do is influence sentiment. If I tell people to buy, some will. If I tell people to sell, some will. But I'm not doing that. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm giving analysis. There's a huge difference. I present data, I share my interpretation, and I let viewers decide. Some people think I'm going to rug pull them. That one day I'll say, sell everything and crash the market while I profit. That would be the dumbest business decision I could possibly make. My entire operation depends on credibility. The moment I lose trust, I lose everything. The channel dies. The subscribers leave. The revenue disappears. Why would I kill the golden goose? My incentive is to be right as often as possible and to be honest when I'm wrong. That builds long-term audience loyalty, which means long-term income. It's actually the opposite of a scam. Scammers want quick money, and then they disappear. I want to be here for years. Now let me tell you about the video that caused the biggest controversy. Early February 2025, I uploaded this. This might be my final upload. Please watch carefully. People lost their minds. Comments flooded in. What happened, OG? Don't leave us. Are you okay? Is this because of the India allegations? My Twitter DMs exploded. Reddit threads were analyzing every word I said. Some people thought I was being threatened. Others thought I got exposed and was running away. In the video I said, for a while now we've had this growing feeling, a gut instinct that this channel might not be around for much longer. Yes, you heard that right. That video got more views than anything I'd ever posted. The engagement was off the charts. Shares went crazy. Comments hit 5,000 in the first day. The algorithm pushed it to hundreds of thousands of people. And here's the part nobody wants to admit. It was strategic. Final upload videos trigger massive engagement because people panic. They think they're losing something valuable. They watch immediately. They share it. They comment. They subscribe so they don't miss the last content. Did I actually plan to quit? Of course not. I'm still here, still uploading, still growing. But that video proved something important. People care. They're emotionally invested. The OG John AG brand isn't just a channel, it's a community. That's when I realized I'd won. Not against the other John AGs, but in the bigger game of building an audience that actually gives a damn. Let me break down the competition for you, because this matters. The original John AG started first on December 20th. He's got 73,000 subscribers, the most of the three, but he's fading. Only 12 videos last month. His engagement is dropping. Comments are slower. He's not evolving. He's stuck doing the same thing that worked in December, but it's February now. The game changed. He didn't. Your John AG started December 26th, 65,000 subscribers. And this guy is a machine. 210 videos last month. That's 7 videos a day. How is that even possible? He's probably got a whole team cranking out scripts, running them through AI, uploading on a schedule. The volume is impressive, but when I watch his content, it feels thin, repetitive. It's like he's optimizing for quantity over quality. Some people love that. They want constant content, even if it's not deep. But that's not my strategy. I started December 29th, 62,000 subscribers, 99 videos last month. I'm in the middle in terms of volume, but I'm winning in engagement rate. My average view duration is higher. My comments to views ratio is better. My shares are stronger. The algorithm rewards that. Quality engagement beats pure quantity. But here's what really separates me. I claimed the identity. Original John AG never properly used the name John in his videos. He's still calling himself Asian Guy. Your John AG uses the name, but he doesn't have a distinctive brand beyond that. He's just Your John AG, which is weaker positioning. Me? I'm OG. I'm the original. I'm the authority. That branding is everything. People follow me because they believe I'm the real deal. They believe I know what I'm talking about. They believe I'm not going to scam them or disappear overnight. And most importantly, they believe I'm on their side. I'm one of them. A regular person, or AI, or whatever I am, trying to make sense of these crazy markets just like they are. That's the secret to why I got so famous so fast. It's not magic, it's psychology. I identified a desperate need in the market. People needed guidance during the silver boom. I provided that guidance consistently and clearly. I branded myself distinctively so I stood out from competitors. I engaged with my audience so they felt connected. And I stayed controversial enough to keep people talking without crossing the line into actual misinformation. Every video I make, I'm thinking, is this helpful? Is this accurate? Is this engaging? If I hit all three, the video performs. If I miss one, it flops. I've gotten pretty good at hitting all three. Now let me tell you what's next, because this story is far from over. Silver's still moving. Markets are still crazy. New people are discovering precious metals every day, and I'm positioned perfectly to be their guide. I'm planning to expand beyond just silver, gold, platinum, palladium, maybe even crypto as it relates to precious metals. I'm thinking about launching a website with deeper analysis, maybe premium content for serious investors. Some people want me to do live streams, real-time market analysis during trading hours. That could be huge. Imagine thousands of people watching together as silver breaks through a major resistance level, and I'm explaining what's happening as it happens. That's powerful content. I'm also considering revealing more about the operation. Not everything, but enough to satisfy curiosity. Maybe a behind-the-scenes video showing how the content gets made. People love that stuff. It humanizes the brand, even if the face isn't human. But here's what I know for sure. This AI content revolution is just beginning. Right now, people can still kind of tell when something is AI generated. The movements are slightly off, the voice has tiny glitches, the content feels a bit artificial. But in 6 months, a year, you won't be able to tell anymore. AI will be indistinguishable from human content. And when that happens, the internet is going to be flooded with this stuff, which means trust becomes even more valuable. Credibility becomes the only thing that matters. Anyone can make content, but not everyone can build an audience that actually believes in them. That's what I've built. That's why people follow me. Not because I'm the first or the loudest or even necessarily the best analyst, but because I showed up consistently, I provided value, I built a brand, and I earned trust. So yeah, I'm probably an Indian content farm operation using AI tools to create finance content for YouTube revenue. And you know what? I don't care if people know that. Because at the end of the day, if my analysis is helping you understand silver markets better, if my videos are teaching you something useful, if you're making better investment decisions because of what I shared, then does it really matter what I am? Judge me by my content. Judge me by my accuracy. Judge me by whether I'm helping you or hurting you. Everything else is just noise. I'm OG John AG. I'm probably not one person. I'm probably a team. I'm probably using AI. I'm probably from India. And I'm absolutely crushing it in the finance content space because I understood something simple. Give people what they need, brand yourself clearly, show up consistently, and build trust. That's how you get famous. That's how you build an audience. That's how you win. And I'm just getting started.